All right, Muay U fam, welcome to our Quick Fire Beginner Series. What I'm going to teach you today is a basic guard, so where we place our feet, how our body should look as we hold our guard, and where our hands go. Is this the be-all and end-all of guards? Absolutely not. Is this a simple, no-nonsense way for you to get started on your training? Absolutely. The more you progress, there are going to be other ways that you will learn to hold your guard, but in this instance, we are teaching you our way, a basic way to get started. Now, orthodox, southpaw. Orthodox meaning we have our right side at the rear, southpaw meaning we have our left side at the rear. We're going to start off with our feet around shoulder width apart. If we're orthodox, we're going to bring our right foot, hip and shoulder back in a straight line, left, back in a straight line. Now, what we're going to think about is we're standing on train tracks. So our feet are apart like train tracks, slightly the width of our shoulders or just outside. So I'm an orthodox. You're going to watch me bring my rear side back. I have my front leg pointed straight. I have my rear leg pointed out. If I show you from the side here, train tracks, rear side. Now you'll notice with my foot also comes back my hip and my shoulder. So I'm not going to leave one in front and the other behind. I'm going to bring it back through. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, make fists, thumbs on the outside, and I'm going to bring my hands up where my eyebrows are. One thing we always say here is look through your hands and not above them. What I mean by that is when we have our guard, we look through our hands, not above them. This is going to be the best way to defend. Now again, train tracks, rear side back, guard up. I'm going to have a bit of space in front of my body. My elbows are going to be slightly in front. This is so we can check and do a number of other things, which you're going to learn about later. For now, I've got them slightly in front. They're not chicken winged out. They're down, sort of pointed towards my feet or towards the floor. And the next thing I'm going to establish is my rhythm. Rhythm is a really important part of Muay Thai, as you'll learn throughout your journey. Now, with that rhythm, there's a number of different ways we can explain it, and let's see what works best for you. You can think about bringing your feet up and down, almost stamping them. You can also think about shifting your weight forward and back. If you look at me here, this is just a basic rhythm. Nice and slow. I'm not trying to be too quick and I'm not trying to be too jumpy. Nice and slow, nice and relaxed. Here, looking through my hands, bit of rhythm, beautiful guard. You see me from the front here again. Rhythm, nice and relaxed. It's important that you have a little bit of a bend in your knees too when we have this guard. I don't want my legs to be straight from here. Relax, relax your body here. Chin down, hands up, rhythm. Now, like I said before, is this the be-all and end-all? Absolutely not. Is this just a simple basic guard? Not focusing on too many details so you can get started with your footwork, with your punches, your kicks, your knees, your elbows, your clinch? Absolutely. There's always going to be things to add. There's always going to be things to take away. There's always going to be things to change. The more you learn about Muay Thai, you realize the less you know sometimes. Let's start. When you're a beginner, we don't want to flood you with too much information. We want you to just get started. This is your basic guard. I want you to remember your train tracks. I want you to remember how your body sits. Your chin down, your hands up. If we can get that going, we can teach you everything else. So let's start by that. Practice it in classes, practice it at home. If you're watching this before you've even come in and you feel like you want to try something out before you step through these doors, well, have a go at this. Have a crack at this, see how you go, and let's learn together.